Okay, quick informational video about these Adams Rite bypass wires, specifically for this Euro cylinder style swing bolt lock. This could either be the hook style or the solid bolt, so long as it's the swing bolt type with the Euro cylinder. We are not talking about the screw-in mortise cylinders. There is already a bypass tool out for this, which is I believe on covertinstruments.com. I have one here that is like that. It folds out. It is not for that lock. It is also not for the latch type of this lock. It will not pull the latches back. Only this deadlocking type. So what we're looking at here is typically there is a drill bypass that you can do for this part here at the top. Once you have done that, after taking an escutcheon off, leaving the lock compromised if you don't fix that hole that you've made, then anybody can do the same bypass after they take the escutcheon off. So that's not so great, especially if you're doing warrants. So I've come up with these wires so that we can open and lock this lock in a matter of seconds, regardless to what the cylinder is here. So in this instance, it doesn't matter. I've put a Yale Superior in here and you can see how that's working. It's not a thumb turn lock. This is a key and key. So I'll just take that out and leave it in the back of the lock. It's not relevant. I'm not going to show the tips of these wires here at the moment, and on the website where they are being for sale, it'll also not show the tips of the wires based off of they're not difficult to make. I would like to sell a few of them. I spent a lot of time making all these wires myself by hand. For sure, once you've bought them, it'd be nice if you didn't show them online, but I'm fully expecting them to be shown anyway. It's not rocket science. I've just never seen these made before, and I thought maybe I could sell a few. So they come as a pair like this. We have the red colour for the right hand facing bolt and the blue colour for the left hand facing bolt. So that's for the opening. If you want to lock it up, you simply use the opposite hand of what you opened it with. So in this instance, the bolt is facing to the right. We're going to use this escutcheon hole down here. This escutcheon hole, it has another one on the other side in the same place. As far as I can see, is on every single Adams Rite lock. It takes the security escutcheons bolt through furniture. It's on all of them. So it's always possible to do this. And once you take an escutcheon off on an aluminium door, you may not see this hole here. It may be cut round properly. So you may have to just drill into the aluminium on the frame of the door, not the frame of the door, the actual box section aluminium itself, to reveal this hole. But in doing so, you are not leaving the lock vulnerable in any way. This hole would simply be here for putting an escutcheon on anyway. It would be covered again once you put that escutcheon back over that you've taken off. So the bolt's facing to the right, so we're going to use the red wire. Again, like I say, I'm just going to keep it covered for the moment, and we're just going to open this as simple as that and pop the wire out. And then when we want to lock up, we'll use the opposite one, which would be the left hand wire, which is blue, into the same hole that you did to open it, and that locks the lock again. That fast, that simple. And just for the purposes of demonstration, we'll flip the lock around. As you can see, there is the other one on the other side. We don't use the one at the back in any circumstance whilst opening. So we'll use the blue wire now to open the lock on the left hand side, again keeping that covered. We're using a motion of, I'll just lock that again quickly just to demonstrate, show you that. The motion that we're using, the cam's getting a bit in the way, hang on, there we go, is if you watch this pin here, we are, angle the camera down a little bit so that you can see the hand movement. We're pushing up, and you see the peg up here is being raised, and once we have it up, we rotate the pick, and that's what throws the bolt back. Okay, so we pop that out, and then we use the right hand wire in reverse now. That will lift that pin up and then twist to the locking direction to lock the lock again. Okay, and that is all. So as I say, you may need to pop the little hole there just to get access to that, but that's not going to compromise the lock in any way for anybody who comes here in the future and takes that escutcheon off. They won't be able to bypass the lock without these wires anyway. That is all. I'll leave links in various places where you can go and pick this up on ALS tools, ALS locksmith tools, should I say. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Thank you.